Sulfur and smoke glows through the snow. Smells like money. Rivers for spines between the dry pines of bones unbecoming. You might have to hang behind me.
Well, that's great.
You might have to hang behind red eyes on the highway.
This is Pacific Drive.
Ghost on the road. It's a cold one. What a white one. My heart it froze. It's a cold one.
We are going apparently 45 miles an hour.
You might have to
Yeah.
hang behind me.
There we go.
Hang behind me.
And pay no attention to the fact I am not driving on the correct side of the road at all. I'm just trying to get through this part as quickly as possible.
Guess who's back? Back again.
I am live, and it's actually working this time.
You're actually live currently as we speak.
Yes, yes I am. I am currently live. You can say hello to chat.
Oh, so they can hear me.
Yes, yes they can.
Oh dear
Oh.
God.
They can hear both of you.
Oh, good lord. Oh.
Oh, dear. Oh,
Yeah,
good
where they can
heavens.
hear me currently is not the best idea considering I have a around.
Well, here's the good news. I'm just going to introduce you all. So these are my good friends, Wolf and Space Wolf. They are on Discord call at the current moment, as I am streaming.
Space Wolf, that's Zero.
Yes, Zero is my old title, thank you very much.
Oh dear God. And this is my favorite part of the game, not.
There's actual people in the live stream watching right now.
Hold up a minute. 1 second, you people. Ah, yes.
Well, this is lovely.
Oh God, let me see that shit.
And yes, this is definitely not a horror type game.
Oh my god, I am.
Okay, I'm gonna have to modify my
watching the
Discord
live
settings here real
stream.
quick. I will be.
Yeah, you can hear yourselves in the live stream, can't you?
Yes. I also have a YouTube channel.
Maybe we should collab.
Wow.
Oh, that's...
Okay, I'm back. I modified my Discord settings, so hopefully you won't be able to hear my background noise of my family well, because I'm sitting in the house.
What a swan.
So are there actual people watching this stream other than me and Zach?
Francis, the radar's acting up again. You were supposed to tune up this piece of junk years ago.
Like, I'm actually wondering. Or I can be ignored. Got it.
I'm not ignoring you.
I know.
I have no out and answer the question.
Come on.
Sometimes I really genuinely wish I had an actual PC so I could actually start doing this kind of stuff.
Yes, it's back. It's back. This is Tobias Barlow and Francis Cook, located in
Oh,
Midzone
you and me
Sector
both.
B. Do you
Oh,
read
see, here's the thing. I have the type of
Picking up
stuff,
your
right?
distress signal in the
Like,
outer
I don't
zone.
have a
It looks
good
like you're somewhere around
computer
Sector
by
E.
any means.
Hey, Francis,
That's-
come here.
Me and a good computer are out of the
That
question
interferometer
currently.
alone for a second. Something is out there.
But yeah, I can do the videos. I can do all that jazz. I just struggle to have my computer survive
We
doing
got a
it.
live one. Hey, do you copy? Hello? Hello? Is this thing working?
Wow.
They don't have a transmitter. We won't hear
I can
feedback.
guess that
Yeah,
your PC does turn into a jet plane while doing it.
From outside?
Oh no, a jet plane? It doesn't turn into a jet plane because it doesn't need to cool itself off. It's struggling to run everything because it's so
And
slow.
if we don't get them to safety, this one won't either.
That's a good point.
Oh,
Like, I genuinely swear
You think
that
I
a Windows
my
DOS
Chromebook?
computer would be actually faster than my PC at its current setup.
Get there however you can.
Like, I
and
have
think
a
about it.
potato. I'm running off of a potato.
I am running off of...
My PC doesn't... My PC doesn't sound like a PlayStation 4 jet plane, but it does sound like crap.
Ah yes, my
Okay.
favorite thing in the world. Watch me siphon the fuel. Because you need fuel.
My
Don't question that.
Chromebook is probably slower than your fucking PC, so yeah.
Yeah, but also yours is not a computer as well. Because a Chromebook doesn't... Okay. Why does a Chromebook not
It
register
doesn't
like
even
a
fucking classify as a fucking phone either. It doesn't classify as a tablet. It classifies as nothing basically.
Okay, I'm genuinely curious. Though,
Okay.
Atlas, small question. How many people are watching your stream that doesn't include,
There it is again.
me and
That's
Zero?
Nobody.
spectrometer.
Nobody.
I've seen that waveform before, but where?
So literally no one's watching. Got it.
A remnant?
This is why I say you
They
need
haven't
to
done one in decades.
do this and make
Look at that
regular
spectral
videos too.
fingerprint.
So yeah, I'll
Yeah,
go
you're
out
gonna
with the
start
end of
clipping this because I want to turn this into a series, so you just clip out the unnecessary shit when I send you the video.
You know, if I didn't know better, I'd say they're
Alright.
going about the speed of a...
I
No way.
don't know if I want to port it over to my computer, if I just want to do it all on my phone because
Holy cripes! No one's hand-working wheels in here for ages. Boy,
Oh,
I'm
that looked
thrilled to
cool.
know how a combustion engine's still chugging away out there.
the fact that it got announced in your Discord server though as well, and nobody,
Then we can look
and
at
I mean
cars.
nobody,
In my
decided to
heart of
click on it.
hearts, I already know. They're back, baby.
So that means I can say what I want to say, right?
Yeah.
Yes and no, because there is just a
Okay,
chance that
Hunter.
someone just joins the stream. I can eat down the road, Mama.
Did you get your patty?
No, I didn't. Ow.
Ah, yes. Chug.
Oh, good lord, if your computer was strong enough to handle it, I would say, screen share your game to us. We could see what was going on, but I don't know if your computer can handle it. Atlas.
Yeah.
Who's there? The shop. It's been breached. You've got 5 seconds to get the hell out before I... Ow! My head. It's an emergency broadcast.
Hello, attention. This message is for Dr. Ophelia Turner, who sent a breacher to your garage on
Atlas could become like the biggest streamer in the world tomorrow, and I have to like constantly have my mic muted because I'm always out in town.
which has taken the form of a car, and well,
None of my family's just in mom.
Yeah.
right, like I said, super officials on business. Protocol demands that you keep them alive
Atlas,
until we can get them to safety.
its government name right now, is streaming, and they're able to fully hear me. So I'm having to modify my Discord settings specifically for streaming, so hopefully not as much background noise from everyone else is being heard. You're good.
Damn.
Another breacher, huh?
You're good, Mama.
How do you outsiders not understand that Arda didn't build that 300
Yeah, he's been wanting to do it for a
million
while. He's just now
fuck?
actually getting his setup running.
Unless you're one of the unfortunates who got zapped through. Wait, I just remembered. I don't give a damn why or how you got here. You're trespassing, and I'd kindly like you to get the hell out of my zone.
Oh, also, while I was gone earlier, I had an idea, but I'm like, oh, wait a minute. I can do all the drawing things myself, right? But I had one small issue. I don't know how to make, I don't know how to draw the ears of my hair.
Don't break anything in my shop with those soft hands of yours.
I'm not kidding when I say that either. I straight do not know how to draw them. Draw the ears of my character.
Put it on. The built-in diagnostic will tell you what needs fixing up.
The peepest room is what needs fixing up. That's... Okay. Pick this up.
That was sitting in the pan, that was fine, right, Mama? Okay.
And then I can... Yeah, then I can... I hate that you have to do this in order. I really do, because... It would be so much easier to just do it.
You know, here's one question. So are you planning on, like, your channel and streaming and all that to be focused on one specific game, or just a multitude of games that you're going to be a variety YouTuber / streamer, whatever?
I'm gonna do a variety of games, but I'm gonna start off here with Pacific Drive and try to get through this first, since I've already failed at getting through my playthrough of some of the other games I was doing live, since well, You know, my PlayStation 4 bit the dust.
Alright. Well, if you're gonna be a variety, right? Yeah. Well, if you're gonna be a variety, right? You can do playthroughs of games. But I recommend, I recommend doing a variety of different games, not finishing a playthrough. Not like sitting down and playing one game all the way through, like you're planning on making a video about the entire game when you sit down and play it all the way through this one time. Like, it's okay to, like, for example, if you're gonna play, like, what's a good game? Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. As just an example that I have. Either do playthroughs and stop playing, going through certain bosses, and switch to other games and do videos about that, or sit down, play the whole game through, and have me edit the entire playthrough down to minutes.
Well, I'm gonna do playthroughs of, like, the entire game. Like, I'm going to do multiple different games, but, like, I kind of want to get through one at a time.
Yeah, but again, here's the problem with that. If you do like one playthrough at a time, really the only thing you're going to do with that kind of method is play through one entire game, send the footage to me, have me edit down the entire playthrough down to 20 minutes, and then move on to the next game. Or go so far through the game, stop yourself, and then the next time you play, switch to another game, go so far through that game and stop yourself or whatever. Because those are the two methods that you can have. Because eventually, if you keep sticking with one game for so long, that's the kind of content that people are going to expect from you. So if you're going for variety.
If I'm going for variety.
And like, I can help you legally get ROMs of older games if you want to emulate older games on your computer. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You're just gonna
I can
watch
help you
me
legally get ROMs.
struggle. Oh. I didn't know that was an option.
Yeah, you can legally get game ROMs and actually emulate them. Because emulation is
piracy. Wolf, look at my stream.
Yes.
Look at the stream.
I can't. My phone is too laggy to look at the stream. I am not currently at home. I am having to do this call on my phone, and I'm just praying my noise suppression is good enough to keep all the background noise out. If it's not, mute me. That or tell me to mute. But yeah, Atlas, at some point you and me are gonna have to sit down so I can help you with some of this stuff in terms of like how you want to strategize actually doing your content. Okay, with what I'm talking about, me and Atlas can just about anywhere, because really all it is just coming up with a game plan of how he's going to basically. Because as the editor, if he hires me as his editor, I kind of need to know this.
Oh dear God, this is hilarious.
Can your computer handle screen sharing the game to Discord, please? Oh good lord, if my phone can handle even running. Okay.
Hunter, I'm having too much fun tearing the entire car apart.
I will, give me a minute to finish eating and such.
Um... I just want to have the experience of doing this.
Okay, so this is how push to talk.
Yeah, I have question. How does my character have the ability to literally lift up an entire V8 engine?
I have absolutely.
Absolutely no clue.
Also, I'm having to switch myself to push to talk for streaming because of the simple fact that there's a lot of background. I'll switch it back after you're done.
Yay.
Sure.
Hey, Zero, I have a question. Is there any way that your phone is
Yes.
powerful enough to screen share the stream? Because my phone is not going to function if I try to actually watch it myself.
I'm trying to make something.
Okay. Then, forget what I said. I'm gonna guess that still no one's watching. Okay, Atlas, I have a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, now this one, I'm going to do completely for free if you want. But would you like me to actually compose a background music track for your videos? So you can just have something playing in the background while you're actually streaming.
What are you doing, Tabitha? Leave it alone. Tabitha.
Cat's acting up again.
Yeah.
the cat is acting up again.
YES.
So, on the trying to bring an interesting discussion into the video, how's everyone's day been?
Taco.
You.
Dang. I'm alive, I guess.
I'm living.
I'm watching the stream on my end because I finally got my phone to work. I just realized that you said taco when I asked you how your day's going.
Yes, I said taco. My day is doing taco. What else do we got here?
I'm actually starting to wonder if the game you're playing is a horror game because of one simple fact. I'm noticing a lot of horror elements, which, I mean, I'm a horror fan, and I don't really know why people find it scary, but still.
It is. The game is called Pacific Drive. It's on Steam.
Yeah, when you said specific, I thought you were gonna say Pacific Rim for a second.
It's specifically Pacific
yeah.
Drive. Pacific Drive.
Pacific Drive and Pacific Rim sounded very similar. Sounds very similar, huh? I'm a horror fan, but I don't watch horror game playthroughs all that much. I'm going to have to watch it to figure out how to edit this.
these two. Good.
Oh, I found another tire. The tire! So why do I have, you know... This game is quite unique in the way of the items you can get. Mostly because the items you can get are kind of questionable.
I can say that about a lot of games, to be honest.
Look at these items and tell me it's
This one's
not questionable.
unlocked.
Oh, spatial awareness is my least favorite part of this game.
Why do you say that?
Because I know there's a way to fit everything in this bag.
Is that you or your OCD talking?
I can't leave a single thing behind. Perfection.
That's the OCD.
I don't know, is it the OCD?
Okay, is it sad that I have worked on videos so much to the point where I can tell what kind of timestamps I need for this video just because of the stream delay between my internet actually streaming the game to me and you actually playing it?
Yeah, there's plenty of space in this thing.
Also, eventually we're gonna have to figure out how to make the stream audio and the voice audio two separate individual audio layers, because at some point I'm going to have to help you figure out how to do that, because I don't even know how to do it. Like, for example, this video would probably have 3 audio layers: the game, me and Zero, and you. Because the mic, me and Zero being Discord, and the game.
I'm going to go insane.
You don't have far to go, to be
Shut up. Anyways.
honest. Okay, small question.
Rude.
What is the whole premise of this game? Just It's also mainly because I'm curious, but also for the video.
Okay. To explain the premise of this game, you are sucked into a different world, basically. You are taken from the outside world and put inside of the zone. The zone was boarded up due to paranormal activity and stuff from the other realm leaking into ours. You are now connected to the car that you drive. You leave the car, you die. If the car dies, you die. So you now have to keep the car repaired and keep up with everything around you. So, basically it's a horror game where you have to keep the car with you. You also have to scavenge for parts, repair the car, upgrade the car. It's an interesting game, if you get the premise.
So you're essentially life linked to this vehicle, and you have to use the vehicle to escape. But if the vehicle dies, you die, and if you die, the vehicle.
Essentially,
Damn. On my face, damn.
there ain't no sense in that. That would just be a waste of this putty.
So small question: how many times have you played through this game before? If it's your first time around it?
I have never completed the game. I did a little bit of playthroughing just to see what it would be like. But, this is my first time fully sitting down and seeing truly what all I can do within the beginning of the game.
Stop popping that up on my face. Stop.
So small question as like a plans for the future type thing. What games are you planning on playing through for the channel like later down the line or maybe even sooner if you know what I mean?
At some point I'd like to get GTA 5 to run correctly with the mods I have installed. But that would be whenever I figure out how to get the mods to work right, because right now, I don't.
Oh, that's fun.
We're just gonna throw this over here. There's, these things that are about to end up in the car. Look, there's all these descriptions too if you really want to read them. I mean, for real. Does anybody actually go through and read these descriptions of the items?
Two types of people do. People that are just bored and curious, or the kind of people that want to try to find lore explanations for things. But like anyone going through a normal life, who just kind of figures out what they do and just says, "Oh yeah, I'm moving on."
Yeah. That would be me right now. Also, I can smell my PC, and that's probably not good.
Better question: what is the smell? Because if it's smoke, you might want to try to figure that.
It's not smoke, it just smells hot.
Oh, that's fun.
Concerning, but alright.
I keep forgetting that I have push to talk on, and I have to actually press the button before I speak. How much of an imbecile am I?
I want to find like a good city background. No.
Well, that's wonderful. Whoever designed this game, why did you have to make the other clicker on the mouse the drop button?
That is an aspect of game design I will never know because that's not usually how that works, but okay.
Like, watch this.
I can't see currently because of stream delay. Yeah, I'm just now getting to the point where I can see it. Hey, you're just throwing things.
Yeah, you can just yeet items because that's normal.
Yeah, you just hold the drop button and you chuck it like a bait.
I can just randomly chuck shit because the game says absolutely normal. I'm gonna back this thing up because I dropped something underneath the car by dropping it. Also, don't ask me how, but you can start the car in gear.
Also, I'm realizing because of the stream delay that my push to talk is cutting me off every single time when I press the button sooner than I should. Not sooner than I should, later than I should, actually.
This is what I need. Put this on. That's good enough. I'm not gonna waste that shit on just barely anything. Also, don't mind me, just ignore the fact that I decided to leave the car running when gas is, well, not easy to get in this game. It's definitely not easy to get. It's totally not like I can just fill it up in the shop or anything. There's definitely
If we
not
can
a...
eventually get, like, all three of us halfway decent PCs, I would love to do, like, story mode games that we all play through at the same time. Just as funny. And I mean, like, we could all play something like TF2 together as, like, a one-off thing, but, I mean, there's no real playthrough there other than, like, playing through matches and seeing what could be shenanigans.
What shenanigans can I get into today? Wait, can I can open the door and close it. And yes, I didn't know that was a thing I could do.
Ah, fun.
Also, do you want to see what I was talking about earlier, or are you still watching the stream?
I'm still watching the stream, but the stream delay on my end is about by like 5 seconds, I guess.
Why can I do this? Like, why is my character this strong?
Yeah, I have. What in God's name? Just now getting to that point of the stream. What in God's name did you just pick up?
That. All of that's highlighted in green is in my hand.
Did you just pick up a engine out of a car?
Not
just
just
the
the engine.
But everything under the hood.
Everything except the battery, yes.
What the fuck am I listening to?
How do you pick up everything under the car hood? How? With that kind of strength, you're scared of the paranormal? What kind of sense does that make?
None.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah, you can probably lift something that's like, I think that might be a ton or two. Like, someone please explain to me when you could probably rip a small tree out of the ground and chuck it at your opponent, that you would actually be scared of whatever is chasing you.
The easy answer? You shouldn't be. However, somehow in this game, well, the character that I'm playing as never gets scared, is the funnier part.
Yes, a horror game where you're so in tune with the actual player character that they don't even act scared. It's just you behind the screen.
Yes. Also, just notice how I repair the engine with whatever that putty is, because this game has magic mechanics.
To be fair, when you're in a spot where canonically, in the story of the game, there's so much paranormal activity already, I wouldn't really concern myself with magic putty that can repair a car with just by slapping it on it. So I mean, like, that's one of the more believable things.
One of the more believable things.
Yeah, because you got to think how entities work in our actual reality, as if they exist. Because you know, they definitely don't exist, right?
Yeah, they definitely don't. Totally.
E. Yeah.
So here's a question: if the car basically breaks down, you just fall flat dead, right?
You repair the car if it breaks down, otherwise you die. Because if you leave
Yeah,
the
but I'm saying, like, if
car...
it stays broke down for too long, like if the car is unrepairable, you essentially just die. You fall flat.
Yes.
That's funny. Yes, I did repair my car this week. Like, yes, it's a really funny mechanic because, yes, I didn't repair my car this week.
Wow.
comedy right there.
In case you're wondering, there are times where this game just completely bugs out and, like, it just does not let you progress properly.
Oh, so I can name a few games that have that kind of bull. Hey, Atlas, I have a question.
What?
Do you have to work today?
Yeah.
Have you checked the time recently?
I'm not worried about that because it's only 1:06.
What time do you have to go to work then?
3.
3.
Did you see my message?
I haven't had a chance to look at it.
Um,
Oh, there's a little prototype of mine in the garage. The Arc device. Hook it up to your car, wherever it'll fit.
Game, what the fuck? Sure, I just wanted to open the door, not get in the car.
Nah, you're getting in the car instead. Too bad.
This beauty won't just be your tour guide. It's your North Star and the only way back to safety. Heck, you should consider it the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit if you plan on staying alive. That's how important this thing will be to you. Yes, that's my very own invention. I'll tell you more about it.
To use it is crazy. Anywho, look at this thing. Can I have this in my car? Like, for real?
Whether
But
you can actually find something that's a good replica or a real thing, like it, I don't know.
also, anyhow, E. EA Sports. It's in the game.
EA Sports, we hate our game.
EA Sports. It's in the balls.
EA Sports, it's in the greed.
Perfect.
How badly is Discord
If
delayed?
you're all set, take a look at the projector against the wall.
Yeah, I'm not set yet because I want to take this because I can siphon fuel, and I'm going to take what's left of this with me. Because, you know, why the hell not?
This is the zone. Within these borders, all matter has lost the ability to hold a constant physical state. What
All
What's the
matter-
explanation for
is
how
the
you got
shape,
in this
size,
area in
and
the
makeup
first
of
place in the
just about
game?
everything
Like, what's the
constantly changes.
what's the story
Mine
reason
grass
there?
can turn into 10
Because
miles of
like,
swamp in the
was
blink
it
of an
just,
eye.
oh yes,
It
you were
does.
stupid, or is it a
Constantly.
government expedition?
It's caused by something we call instability. We're completely surrounded by it, and once you've watched it chew through entire mountain ranges, you'll understand that you don't want to get anywhere near it. We can only survive in here within pockets of stability. That's what you're standing in now. And that's what you're seeing mapped on the route planner. If we're going to find you a way out of the zone, you'll need to build a new antenna. Until then, you won't be able to detect stabilized routes beyond your immediate area. So, you've got to go hunting for parts, and that means taking a drive. Go on, pick a route. The arc device in your car will then show you where you need to go.
Come on, I think it would be funnier.
Okay, just now getting to that part of the stream. So you're gonna have to search for parts by driving down random roads, just so that you can escape.
Yeah, basically
Excuse me, what?
the reason that I even got into this route. Also, did you hear the part about it all being unable to completely exist? Basically, the entirety of the world around me is so unstable that it could cease to exist completely.
Like, yes, everything's so unstable, it's going to just immediately destroy itself upon exit.
Yes. So, it's called instability. The reason I got sucked in here is I was a delivery guy. I was supposed to deliver something outside of the zone by going right past the exterior wall. Something sucked me into the zone, and that's that.
You know, I'd find it really funny if it's just like you were a DoorDash driver, and you just got sucked into this random place and someone just didn't get their dinner in time.
Damn.
That's my headcanon now. You're just like a DoorDash driver trying to get back to work.
Off you go. Make a left out of the garage and follow the access road.
What happens if I decide I want to just go here? No? Okay.
Go.
Oh, by the way, because, well, actually, I'm probably going to leave that open because I have to come back here. However, you're also going to notice because of the instability, I can't come back the same way I leave.
So there's some kind of random factor in the game that changes up the routes. Kind of like how in Enter the Gungeon, one floor is never the same, it's always random. Or is there like actual patterns to what you're...
It's kind of interesting. I'll show you when we get further into this. But also, I gotta watch out for the shit that basically destroyed every crude panel that I built in my last save. Because I built basically the entire car and then got really pissed off because I destroyed most of the crude panels I built.
So you got to a point in the game where you were basically about to win, and then the thing just said, "Nah, screw you."
Well, I'm going to say this. I was about to head back to the shop, and my car was basically completely busted. And I was like, fuck you. I just wanted my car to look good.
Damn.
Literally, you tried so hard.
Okay,
Got
newbie.
so far,
Keep
but
it
in the end,
simple. Don't want to
none of it
overwhelm that
mattered.
little brain of yours. You'll need a few things to rebuild the antenna at the garage. First on the list is plasma. The woods are littered with plasma generators.
Is my
Look for a
message?
Yes,
research
I was.
trailer or a Spock tower.
Yes,
That's
I
those
was
antenna
making a
things
song
zapping you when you
reference.
get
No,
too
it's not
close.
gonna get
Both
copyrighted
are
the
always
way I said.
accompanied by plasma generators. The ARC device is picking up on some plasma generators nearby. Your headset has a built-in scanner. Use it on the plasma generator, and it'll figure out the tools you need.
Okay. I parked here. Let me show you just how bad the zone is. Okay?
You know, that depends on if my stream can catch up in time for you to show it, because I'm at a roughly 6 to 7 second delay based on my countings. That's not even including lag. That's happened typically.
Let me know when you see what I'm looking at.
Better question, describe what you're looking at currently so I can know if I'm looking at a kernel.
How about a bunch of floating rocks outside of a house that seems to be covered in some weird black vines that are pulsating?
Yeah, I think I... Because on the stream, you're just kind of standing in the same spot, that or my stream has frozen. No, I think the stream... Yep, the stream crashed.
So the stream crashed for you?
Yeah, I think your stream crashed for, like, everyone. Don't quote me, though. But you might want to check it.
No, it's still going from my point of view.
Yeah, the stream's over on my end. Good lord. That's annoying on a royal scale.
On my end, I can still see... Oh, there is certainly a delay. There is most certainly a delay. Oh, it's so much fun watching the delay on my end. Yep,
Yeah,
there we
on
go.
my end, I literally cannot watch the stream. It is done, over with on my end. I'm not able to watch it at all.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah, on my side of things, the stream is just over.
Fiddle, riddle, diddling, fucking with this stupid thing. Ah! Oh.
Yeah, for you, the stream is just over.
Yeah, just gone, non-existent. Like, the worst part is, it says you're live on YouTube, but I can't
Have you tried closing YouTube entirely and reopening it?
What do you think I'm trying? My
Oh.
phone is just slow.
Your phone is slow?
Yes.
That seems
yes,
like
it
a
is.
you problem.
I can't help, I basically got the same.
Your phone's slow? That seems like a you problem.
Wow, that's just petty.
So is searching the trash for parts.
I can see again. My vision is.
Starts to make you wonder why the school had so many problems with Warrior Media.
What do you mean?
Live streaming does come with its fair share of problems.
Yes, yes it does. On the viewer end, and the streamer end. This is why most people use Twitch, because of the simple fact it's actually completely optimized for streaming. YouTube is more optimized for long-form videos. Yet I feel like they're going to be changing their programming to short-form videos, which would mean you want to shoot them.
I may be switching my platform over to Switch. I can't linguish.
Your English is not Englishing today.
You can't linguish?
Yeah, his English isn't Englishing today, don't worry about him.
You can't linguish. Wow. Such a motivational quote.
I'm sorry, sir, I can't linguish.
Got a can of ginger ale in one hand and a phone watching the stream in the other. Someone's gonna pick me apart in the comments for drinking ginger ale.
Actually, no, because not really anybody's watching.
You know, eventually someone's gonna be watching this, and someone's gonna be picking me apart in the comments. Like, they're just gonna go back, watch the old video, and be like, "Ah, yeah, this man was drinking ginger ale, bully him."
Also, I did notice one thing. The game does indeed change. It's never the same exact playthrough. The items are definitely random.
RN Jesus, help me.
Farming Jesus. Hey Hunter, I wanna.
No, RNG. RN Jesus. Get the joke?
No.
No.
We have so many cups. Also, how many rubber duckies do I have? Yes.
Rubber ducky, you're the one.
Okay, look at my inventory. Just look at my lovely inventory. Look at the numbers we have of items.
Are you going to be able to carry all that?
My character somehow is able to carry all of this. He is built like frickin' Steve from Minecraft, I swear.
Nah, Steve from Minecraft can still one.
Steve from Minecraft can still one-shot me.
Yeah, you could probably rip a small tree out of the ground. Steve could pick up a... And not a small...
Still looking for those plasma generators? Look for glowing containment units scattered about in the woods or at the base of the spark tower
Steve
anomalies.
from Minecraft could probably bench press a galaxy if we're going by game mechanics a lot.
I love how she's concerned about me finding that shit when I'm sitting here stockpiling items. Like, give me a minute, woman. I'm just stockpiling bullshit at this point. Like, I just want items. Let me get my items before you start talking about getting the plasma generator.
I think you're more concerned with your OCD saying, "Ah, yes, I've gathered everything in this area. I can finally."
I also have that car that I can scrap. There's a lot of things I'm going to end up scrapping. But the plasma generator that she's talking about is this thing right here.
Ah, fun.
Looks like it's ripe for the picking.
Stream delay is
Can't
for
get
like
at it with
5
your
seconds,
hands,
so good.
though. An impact hammer will do the trick.
Oh, an impact hammer. Okay. Sure, I need it. I definitely
An
need it,
impact
whatever.
hammer.
An impact hammer. An impact hammer, Hunter. Have you ever heard of an impact hammer?
Yeah, it's very simple. Halo. The gravity hammer.
I need a bunch of Okay. Oh yeah, I forget. I can do this shit.
Look at you, out in the zone all on your own. They grow so fast, don't they? And I'll be back at the helm. Been a long time, old gal. Didn't think we'd, talk again after that whole Sasquatch incident.
Yes, I was hoping to go another decade without hearing your voice again. What, did you finally talk Francis to death?
Hello to you too, Oppie. And no, I'm still here.
Don't question my messy organization of storage.
Oh yes, thank you, Google Keyboard, for just deciding to randomly pop up something in my face, screwing up whatever I was typing. Thank you.
Damn.
Also, Hunter, do you like the impact hammer?
I can barely see my screen because I'm outside.
Ayo.
Also, I'm seeing the footage of the impact hammer. Good lord. I need that in real life.
Hey, driver, I bet you're dying to hear all about the remnants by now.
Can you not? I'm a little busy trying to keep them alive.
I'll keep to the basics, I promise. They deserve to know what they're getting into.
Fine. I'm giving you 60 seconds.
That is not nearly enough time to get...
55 seconds and counting.
Okay. The remnants in
I'm
short,
going
they're
insane.
old objects that do all sorts of weird things. They
So I
bind
just
themselves to
made a
people,
banner.
and you're the latest victim. You and the
I
car
made a
are
banner for
inseparable
Twitch,
now, so
or
get
literally
acquainted.
any other social.
Once
Nope.
the remnant is bound
Nope.
to someone, they become
Nope.
gradually more
The
obsessed with
the picture's
it
too
takes over the
big to
victim's
fit in
mind
the entire
until they
thing.
go crazy and run off into the zone with it.
I
No one has ever been able to resist a siren call. That fixation is
It's been
probably
so long
worming its
making
way
the
into your
damn fucking
brain as
thing.
we speak. This
Just
is
for
the
it to
first
not
time we've
fucking
ever
work,
got our hands
kill
on
me.
one.
You don't
Kill
have
me.
We
Mario
all
in
about
it.
the past remnants, and oh gosh,
No.
this one time it materialized as an old copper kettle, and the tea that came out of that thing, it was.
I'm going
spinning
crazy.
The transmissions going to your
I'm
receiver.
going crazy.
Anything critical to your immediate needs will broadcast directly and immediately to your radio and headset.
You're going crazy. You might as well
Anything
join.
not mission critical will be on a
'Cause
low
I'm already
priority
there.
frequency. Those transmissions will be recorded and indexed for you to listen to at your leisure. And by low priority, I mean just about everything that comes out of Tobias's mouth.
By low priority, I mean just about everything that comes out of Tobias's mouth.
The hell?
Hi, yes, this is Hell. How may I assist you today?
Kill me.
We can send a
Oh.
demon straight to your front door. Thank you for choosing Hell.
Respectfully, no.
Respectfully, you know I'm joking.
Yes, but also I'm looking at the gameplay of how you're storing everything, or how you're having to store everything in the back of your car. Someone please explain to me who thought this layout of item storage was a good idea.
I don't question how it works. I just it does, and that's the fun part. Also, by the way, I can stack items. I forget that
And I can't
there
even
there
do
is a limit to how much I can stack on top of each other, but I forget what that limit is.
Only one way to find out, right?
Yeah, that is true. Anywho, I'm gonna start scrapping shit, because crude panels are necessary. And this time I've learned from my mistakes. I'm just going to basically, at this point, collect all of the parts, and then build my panels
Also,
later.
Also, is it just me, or do you just straight up not have a trunk to your car?
I don't.
Yeah, that's not concerning at all. Oh yes, I hit one bump in the road just slightly wrong. All other crap that I stored in the car instantly flies out the back.
Actually, fun enough is you can continuously drive around with no trunk and nothing will go out of the car.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, imagine that would actually work in the real world. Also, Zero, I will call you by a certain nickname currently, but everyone that's watching this video after it gets posted would start calling you by it, and I don't want that. But I might need to ask you if you can help me learn how to do the graphical design, like, the Twitch banners and such like that.
It's very easy to do, but it just takes a long time. It's very easy to do it if you know how to do it.
Well, can you please teach me how to do it later? Because I'm probably going to need to do do it for myself.
I'll try to. I don't know how to explain it. Most of the stuff I get to make that kind of stuff, I get it from Pinterest and then edit it a bit to make it fit in.
So you just find the stuff that's like labeled as free stuff and just say, yeah, I'm just gonna grab this and use it.
Yeah, basically. Like, hold on. So I'm gonna send something to you that I just made, the banner I just made, that unfortunately is either too small or too big.
And it made you just want to throw your phone into the pool.
Yes, because I spent so long making it. So I sent you it.
I'm looking at this, and quite literally the only problem I see with it is the fact that I can barely read Ground Zero.
I know, but I cannot very much help that.
Some
I mean, I
people
can
ask me, what
figure out
was even the
several
point of
different ways.
opening the trunk? And to that I will say, I don't fucking know. I just opened it for shits and giggles at that point.
I'll see if I can try to fix it a little bit. Hold on.
Like, I know you do blue and black as your two main colors, and the background for it looks perfectly good. But you might actually need a lighter color for the foreground, for the actual thing here, because I really don't know what to do.
I can make the background a little bit transparent and add another thing on the bottom of that layer so that I can I can also increase the size of the text.
Oh yeah, there's a maximum of 20 that you can stack.
Oh yes, throwing your head into the wall until you figure out whatever works.
Starting to ask just how many of one item I need.
There's a very real chance that you could just say, yes, I never have it.
In this game, no, you truly do not.
You know, there's a lot of games I'd like to recommend to you to do whatever with, but, at this rate, I actually have no clue if they would be good suggestions.
That doesn't do entirely.
I'm not gonna, like, suggest them while you're on stream, I'll suggest them whenever it's when it's just like us three and when you're.
Okay,
'Cause I can go into more detail without actually spoiling anything for the viewers.
Happy?
Wait, what do you mean happy? Stream glowed faster. I mean, I was
I would
making
use
a
it as
joke
my
about
YouTube, but
I was making more of a joke about the trunk thing, but okay.
see, I would use it as my YouTube banner, but kinda can't.
Actually, you could. It's small. It says it's smaller than the minimum. So really, all you'd have to do is just take something, put it in that aspect ratio, and blow it up. You'd have to enhance the graphics like manually after that, but you could actually make it work as a banner. You would have to just, you know, size the thing up a little bit. I'm looking at the stream and I'm genuinely starting to think that a speedrun tactic for this game is to literally just not have a trunk, because there's an extra amount of time to open the trunk and then put stuff in the trunk.
Yeah, if you wanted to speedrun this game, you would not build all your body panels. Honestly, I would even recommend leaving the fucking driver's side door off.
Yeah, because again, it's an extra time of opening the door, then stepping into the car, then closing the door. I ain't no speedrunner, but is it sad that I can literally point out like several speedrunning tactics that would be put out into a game that are just like basic speedrunning stuff?
This may or may not work. Hold on.
So, what do we think of her? Think she's a shitbox, or you think she's the best car you've ever seen?
Give me a minute. I gotta get to that point of the stream.
Let me craft this last panel, and on you go.
Alright, looking at the full car, I actually think we got something good going here. So, keep up the good work. Genuine question. Is half of this game a throwing crap at the wall simulator until something finally works?
I don't know. Also, because I'm looking at this and I'm seeing that every panel is good, just to remind you, it's not going to look like that very much longer, because sadly I did the same thing that I did the last time, which was a mistake, and that is repair the car as soon as you can. You shouldn't. You should only repair what you have to, and, well, I can show you what I mean when I get to my next location.
So I'm guessing what you did the last time was repair the car as soon as possible, and then something came, ransacked your car, and it didn't end too well for you. At least met.
Okay, there we go. Let me put this in the best way I possibly can. So look at my car here, okay? It's fully repaired. Now if I walk over here and try to quickly... I'm just going to quickly get this out. I could probably just run in at it. Yeah, the thing wants blood.
I hate this stream delay with a passion.
Okay, yeah, I'm dying.
I'm dying inside.
Okay, did you see how much health that thing took?
Oh, good lord.
Yeah, I'm at 42 health. Now, the way I did this before is I let the thing damage my car instead of me. Let's say this, I'm just going to learn from that because I have plenty of fucking medkits, that I'm just going to instead let the thing kill me. Just gonna dwindle my health and I'm just gonna use this. Cause these medkits are just fucking magic. I don't know. But this seems to be a much more easier way to deal with shit than what I was doing the last time. Because what I did the last time nearly got my car killed. Let alone the fact I was running it on a flat tire in the last playthrough. And notice that if you do it quick enough, you actually don't take any damage. I hate the mechanics of this shit.
Oh wow, totally met Took. Damn it.
Also, Hunter, that looks normal, right? That looks completely normal. Totally not anything wrong with that, right?
Where is it?
Anywho, I think this is about where I'm gonna leave this off, so we're just going to
Spent all that time for nothing, didn't I? Okay, whatever then.
Yeah, we're gonna do that, and thank you all for watching, those of you who joined in.
Sayonara to the people. I will try to get this edited as soon as I can. Later.
How do I